Dear friends, welcome again to this quiet space of reflection. Before we begin, take one slow breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Notice how the air moves freely. No effort, no resistance. At gentle rhythm is life itself reminding you of balance. Today, we are going to talk about something that troubles almost everyone in the modern world, the restless heart. You may have tried meditation, prayer, travel, therapy, even success in life. Yet peace seems to come only in moments and leave just as quickly. Why is it so hard to feel calm? Why does the mind keep running even when life is good? Khenpo once said, peace cannot be found by adding more. It appears when you stop clinging to the idea of Tai. These words point directly to the root of human suffering, self-clinging. The deep and unconscious attachment to the idea that we are a separate, permanent self that must constantly be protected, praised, and fulfilled. As long as this self-clinging remains, peace will always slip away, because the very nature of Tai is tension. Let's explore this step by step. From birth, we are taught to build an identity. We learn our name, our likes, our dislikes. We compare ourselves to others. We crave approval, and we fear rejection. This construction of me becomes the center of all our experiences. This me is unstable. It changes with circumstances, yet we cling to it as if it were solid. When someone praises us, we feel inflated. When someone criticizes us, we collapse. We are like waves tossed by opinions and emotions, mistaking each motion for our true self. This endless defense of Tai is what Buddhists call ego-clinging. Khenpo explain, when the mind holds tightly to the thought of Tai, every situation becomes personal. You cannot see reality as it is. You only see it as it affects you. Think about that. You're stuck in traffic. You feel anger not because of the cars, but because you think, this is happening to me. Someone forgets to call. You feel hurt not because of silence, but because you think, they don't care about me. Even in meditation, when your thoughts wander, you feel frustrated because you think, I can't do this. The night turns neutral events into suffering. Here's the paradox. When you look deeply for this dying, you can find it. It's not in your body, its all change constantly. It's not in your thoughts, they rise and fade. It's not in your memories, they shift and distort. The night is like a mirage that seems real from afar but vanishes when you approach. And yet, we spend our entire lives defending this mirage. That's why peace is so fragile. It's built on illusion. Khenpo got taught that to find lasting serenity, you must dissolve this illusion through direct awareness. He said, when the mind stops chasing self and other, what remains is natural peace, spacious, radiant, effortless. This peace is not created, it's uncovered. It's always been there beneath the knives of self-clinging. To experience it, you must first see how self-clinging operates in daily life. Let's take anger as an example. When someone insults you, your first reaction is to protect your pride. You feel hurt because your self-image has been wounded. But if you look closer, you'll see that both the insult and the image are fleeting. Words disappear in seconds. The self you defend changes daily. So what exactly are you protecting? You can see the emptiness of this me. The anger loses its fuel. The insult becomes just sound. The mind relaxes naturally. This is what it means to let go of self-clinging, not to destroy the personality, but to stop mistaking it for the truth. When you no longer center everything around me, compassion rises effortlessly. You see others' pain as your own, because the boundary that once divided self and other begins to dissolve. That is like Khenpo said, peace and compassion are the same realization seen from two sides. Peace is the inward expression of letting go. Compassion is the outward expression of the same freedom. Let's imagine a lake. When the wind of self-clinging blows, the surface ripples. You see distorted reflections, anger, fear, pride, craving. But when the wind settles, the water becomes still and clear, reflections vanish, and you see the depth of the lake itself. That stillness is your true nature. It's not something you need to create, it's something you uncover by letting the winds come. But letting go is easier said than done, isn't it? Our culture rewards the very opposite: ambition, ownership, individualism. We are taught to find ourselves, to stand out, to be someone. Yet the more we chase this separate identity, the more we suffer. The Buddha offered a different approach, not self-distraction, but self-transcendence. He said, in seeing the not-self nature of phenomena, one finds the end of suffering. When you see that every thought, emotion, and sensation rises and passes on its own, you begin to loosen the grip of mind. Try this simple exercise taught by Khenpo Yoga. Sit quietly, observe your thoughts. When a thought arises, instead of following it, ask gently, to whom does this thought arise? The mind may answer, to me. Then ask, who is this me? Don't rush to answer intellectually, just look. You'll notice that the me is also a thought, another rising phenomenon. When you see this directly, you touch a vast silence beyond identity. In that silence, peace blooms. Remember, this insight is not about indifference. It doesn't make you cold or detached. On the contrary, it makes you profoundly compassionate. When the illusion of separateness dissolves, love flows naturally. You begin to see that everyone is caught in the same web of clinging, trying desperately to defend their own version of me. Instead of judgment, you feel understanding. Instead of anger, empathy. Khenpo Yoga called this the great relaxation. He said, when you release the grasp on self, the entire universe becomes family. Imagine how freeing that is. A more constant comparison. A more endless proving. You can finally breathe. And yet, self-clinging sneaks back again and again. That's why practice is continuous. Every day offers opportunities to let go. When someone praises you, notice the pride rising. Smile at it, and let it go. When someone blames you, notice the defensiveness. Breathe through it, and let it go. When fear appears, see that it too belongs to the dance of impermanence, and let it go. Each release brings you closer to peace. This is not suppression, it's awareness. You're not pushing emotions out or seeing through them. The more you see through illusion, the lighter you become. Eventually, you'll realize that peace was never something to achieve. That's what remains when the achiever disappears. Even in daily life, you can apply this understanding. When you walk, don't think, I am walking, just feel the movement. When you eat, don't think, I am eating, just taste. When you breathe, don't think, I am breathing, just breathe. This is mindfulness free of self-reference. The world becomes vivid, alive, intimate. Khenpo Yoga often said that self-clinging is like a tight fist. The moment you open it, everything is released: the suffering, the striving, the tension. So how can you open it in your everyday life? Start by pausing whenever you feel disturbance. Ask yourself, what am I clinging to right now? Maybe it's being right, being liked, being comfortable, being in control. And ask, what happens if I release this just for one moment? You'll feel space open inside you, a space that is peace itself. Gradually, that space expands until it becomes your natural state. And that, my friends, is the true serenity we seek. Not a silence dependent on external calm, but an unshakable stillness that abides even in the midst of chaos. When self-clinging ends, the heart becomes like an open sky, vast, luminous, boundless. Clouds may pass, storms may come, but the sky remains untouched. That is your real self, the awareness that has been watching all along. To discover that is to discover peace. So the next time you find yourself restless, anxious, or longing for calm, don't look outward. Sit quietly, breathe, and look into the heart of the one who seeks peace. When you see that the seeker itself is the disturbance, you will laugh gently, and in that laughter, the mind will finally rest. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, so that more hearts may awaken to the truth that peace is not found outside, but within the freedom from self-clinging.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.